our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Chapter 4, Admitting What You've Done. Don't try to hide your sin. You'll never win that way. Tell Jesus all about your sin and then give it up. He will be kind. Proverbs 28:13. Do you want God to forgive you? There are a few things you have to do, but they are easy and fair, and they really make sense. God doesn't want us to do some hard thing to make up for all the bad things we've done. Some people think God will love them more if they take long trips to special places or if they hurt or punish themselves. James was one of Jesus' special friends. He teaches us that if we do something bad, we must say that we're sorry and pray for each other. James 5:16. When we tell God all about it and tell our friends we're sorry for what we did, God will forgive us. Do you know that God made everyone? Everybody is a special treasure in God's eyes. So when we hurt someone, we must tell that person we're sorry, but we need to be sure to tell God that we're sorry too. If we hurt our friend or our brother or sister, it makes Jesus hurt too. Jesus knows every time we do something bad, but he is very kind. He understands what it's like to be tempted, and he can clean up our dirty, bad hearts. So the very first step to getting right with God is to admit that we've been bad. We must see how bad it is to sin, and we must feel sad for hurting Jesus. Just because we think Jesus is our friend doesn't mean we will have a happy heart. We must ask for one. We must ask God to give us his quiet happiness. There is only one reason God cannot forgive people. He cannot forgive them if they won't admit they've done something bad. If we've done something to hurt God, we must go to him and say we're sorry. If we've done something to hurt our friends or family, we need to ask for their forgiveness. But it does no good if we don't really mean it. When we understand how very bad sin is, we know how sad it makes our Father in heaven. God can make us feel sad about what we've done if we ask him, and then afterward, he will make us happier than ever. If we choose to stop our bad ways and ask Jesus to help us be winners, we can be sure he will be very close to our hearts. He saves people who are sorry for their sins. Psalm 34:18. If you really are sorry for something you've done, you'll talk to the one you've hurt and tell that person just what you're sorry about. A prophet is a person God talks to in a special way. Prophet tells people about the messages God has for them. A long time ago, God's special people, the Israelites, had a prophet named Samuel. The Israelites were having many hard times, and Samuel told them it was because they didn't trust in God anymore. They wanted a king because they didn't think God was doing a good enough job taking care of them. Well, this made God very sad because he wanted to be their only king. The Israelites continued to be very sad until they finally realized their own silliness and wickedness and said, "We did many bad things before, but now we've been really bad because we asked for a king instead of God." 1 Samuel 12:19. God had been a good king, but the people were not thankful. Their hearts were sad and they couldn't be friends with God again until they told him just what they were sorry for. It's never good enough to just say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then go on doing the same things you did before. Your life just has to change. If you know something hurts dear Jesus, you must be willing to give it up. If you really are sorry, you will not want to be bad anymore, and Jesus can make you a winner. God is good at washing sins away from our dirty hearts. He will give our hearts a bath if we are willing. He tells us to stop doing the bad things that we've been doing, and he promises to make us good and clean again. He wants us to be honest and helpful and kind. Isaiah 1:16-17. If we give back anything we've taken and do what God asks us to do, we will live forever. Ezekiel 33:15 says, "If a wicked person returns a pledge, pays back what he has taken by robbery, and walks by the statutes, which ensure life without committing injustice, he or she shall certainly live. He shall not die."
I wanna be there when the time comes. I wanna be ready when Jesus comes to take me home. with you. You've become a friend with me all the time. Help me to be patient as I watch